What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome back to your daily transfer show, the show where we give you all the newest rumours about transfers going in and out of Chelsea, as well as any news or rumours about the club full stop. This is the show where you will find the news first and foremost. So if you guys want to see the show, if you guys want to be the first to see the show as well, don't forget to like and subscribe to 100% Chelsea, and don't forget to hit the bell notification down below if you guys want to be the first to know whenever our content's out. Now, on to the transfer show, where I will be honest with you, there's not a lot to talk about. There really isn't a lot to talk about. I could speak to you about Maurizio Sarri, but I'll be honest with you, there is not a lot coming out. There was a source yesterday that came out and said that Sarri was ready to fly into London tomorrow, which is meant to be today in actual time, but there's been no rumours about Sarri in London today. So for me, to be honest, it just sounds like yet another one of those rumours that hasn't gone anywhere. And it's been the same thing with Sarri for about the last month or two. We've been linked with Sarri since May. We've missed out on the chance to pay out his clause of £8 million. And now it's just a case of us negotiating with Napoli and seeing if there's any middle ground that we can agree on. And I'll be honest with you, from the sounds of it, there isn't much. There isn't much going on with the club. We already know what's happening with Roman Abramovich. He isn't being let into the country. Conte's getting ready to take over on Monday, but apparently, according to the Times, he's already got into another argument with the Chelsea board, with the board apparently wanting the players who are meant to be coming back on Monday to come back on Saturday and Sunday. But Conte's then come out and said, no, wait, I'm still the manager. I want them back on Monday. And I will be honest with you guys, It just looks like a mess. It really does. It looks like a mess. Like I said before, we've been in with Sarri since May. The transfer window closes in just over a month and we don't even know who our manager is. We haven't even signed any players. I'll be honest with you, I've spent 20-30 minutes trying to find some sort of transfer news to give you guys. There's not much transfer news out there. We're still in talks with Golovin. We're still in talks with Rugani. Other than that, there's not much to talk about. Zola's come out and said that he wants to join Sarri at Chelsea, but he wants the deal done quickly, which is more or less the same thing that we've all been saying. Me personally, if Conte was to leave, I'd want Sarri to take charge. But it's the case of how long are we going to keep it waiting? Because let's be honest, the longer we wait to either fire Conte and announce Sarri, or the longer we take to back Conte, the less time there is in the transfer window for us to make a move and for us to actually do something. Now, when it comes to Sarri, personally, I have my reservations about him. I think he has some of the same weaknesses that Conte's been slated for. For example, late substitutions, poor rotation. There was something else in the top of my head that I can't really remember. There was poor substitutions, lack of rotation, and formation. Sarri loves to stick with a 4-3-3 as well. I will admit that I would be changing to something different, and if Sarri joined Chelsea, we're already going for a stage of transition as it is. It doesn't look like next season's going to be a great season for us. But at least with Sarri, I know that there'd be a transitional period where we'd move to a more attacking brand of football, and it would be you'd have to accept that next season, either way, to be honest, doesn't look like it's going to be a great season for us. But there could be a light at the end of the tunnel with Sarri being a new manager. But I do believe that I still have my reservations about it. But if Conte was to go, I'd be happy to take Sarri. With me, honestly, the way I'm at right now, I just want to see something happening, because I'll be honest with you, the club has been at limbo for so long. The club has been in limbo for months. Conte doesn't know what he's doing. Conte doesn't know where he stands with the club. Sarri doesn't know where he stands with the club. The players probably don't know where they stand with the club. You've got players like Willian, players like Courtois, players like Hazard, who are probably waiting to find out which manager we have first before they decide to make a decision on whether they want to stay at the club or not. And you look at all of this, you look at the fact that our owner isn't being let into the country, you look at the fact that our manager is possibly just counting the days until he leaves. You look at the fact that Sarri doesn't know whether he's going to be Chelsea manager or not. He doesn't even know where his future lies. Some of the players, they don't know where their future lies. And you just look at it all and you think, we're a mess right now, aren't we? We really, really are a mess. And I don't know what it's going to take to sort all of this out. going to take a lot of work. It's going to take someone to take charge and just make a move, whether it's going to be the board just firing Conte, maybe if it's going to be them actually just going out and hiring Sarri, if it's going to be them saying nope, Conte is going to be our manager for the remainder of next season. I don't know, but we just need to see something, because the club hasn't done anything. Conte's just doing his job as usual. Maybe it's his lawyers telling him to just do your job as normal until you get sacked. I mean, unless Conte's had a media blackout at his house, I'm sure he's heard all of the Sarri rooms. I'm sure he knows his days are numbered at Chelsea. Let's be honest, his days are numbered. He either leaves next season or he leaves in the summer. It's one or the other. But it's the case of Conte's just going to do his job until then. He's just going to keep doing his job, because if he gets sacked, he's going to want that severance package. It's as simple as that. And Conte's just playing it as professionally as possible, because that's what he knows he has to do. And to people who are crediting him for it, I'm not going to credit him as such, mainly because he's doing the job that he's getting paid to do. Like, it's what's expected of him. But that seems to be the only case of someone actually doing something. There's nothing else that's actually being done here. But yeah, that's going to be the end of my rant, I guess. This was your transfer show for today. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to 100% Chelsea. I will see you guys very, very soon, where hopefully there's some sort of difference. But until then, stay safe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Up the Chelsea.